We've seen the pre-season test times, and obviously I've got a keen interest on it. It looks like you're about, I'd say race time, about 0.6 of a second off the Ducatis and the Kawasaki's. Where's that 0.6? You know, what's slowing you down at the moment?
Well, my shoulder. My shoulder's obviously slowing me down more than the bike, I would say. And even just little things, you feel awkward on the bike. In the straight, I can't really get in with my shoulder. So I was obviously quicker in November than I was at these tests, which is obviously my shoulder, because there's 2 or 3 steps on the bike just over winter, which I felt quite big positives, which is, you know, a great feeling as a rider. When you get back on your bike after a period off and the bike's improved in some areas where you listed down in your report that you wanted improving, that makes you feel really good, because it means you've got a team behind you that are working in the right way to try and get the results. So, yeah, the bike's done really well in a lot of national championships, obviously winning the Suzuka 8 hour, but the regulations in World Superbike are something that the bike's not been ridden in, and it is a different level compared to your national championships, and we need to develop the electronics and a few other parts on the bike to that. So we're in really early stages of development, and I think that whatever bike we have at the first race at Phillip Island, our bike is going to improve a lot more than the others, and I already think it's a very competitive bike.
And you've got a new teammate, Sylvain Guintoli, the 2014 World Superbike champion. Very experienced. He's done a bit of everything, hasn't he? He seems like a really nice guy. You know, I've seen him around the paddock. He's quite a chilled, relaxed character. How was your relationship with him?
Yeah, he's all right. He don't really socialise or we don't really speak too much, but he's all right. He's been world champion, so there's plenty of things I can learn from him. But obviously the number one rule is to try and beat your teammate, so that's obviously what I need to try and do.
But you've got a good working relationship with him. But
yeah, fine.
It's more professional than we'd say.
Totally professional. We're not friends. We're just totally professional relationship, and obviously I've got the respect for him that he's been world champion, and if I can learn something from him, that'd be a bonus for me, and obviously keep my own things to myself, and obviously, like I said, try and beat him.
Do you think you can?
Yeah.
Yeah, good answer. What about the team?
I'll be disappointed if I don't.
Yeah, so will I.
Yeah, I know.
And what about the team? You're in I think it's quite a good opportunity, really. Obviously, you've stayed in the same team. It's a Crescent team run by Paul Denning, obviously incredibly experienced. Same people around. Obviously, there's some new staff coming from Yamaha. What's the atmosphere like in that team? I bet they're all buzzing, aren't they? Because I know how hard them guys have worked hard with that Suzuki, and I know they've not had a lot of support from Suzuki. So now with Yamaha, it looks like a totally different animal.
Yeah, the atmosphere in the garage is totally different to, let's say, what I've had with the Suzuki. Obviously, I've got my crew chief from 2013 BSB year back with me, which I've got an unbelievable relationship with, which helps a lot. You know, one of the most important people in your side of the garage is your crew chief, is you put a reference for everything. So that's been really good in terms of, we have got a big job in developing the bike. So you need your team, you always need your team to be working 100% and getting 100% out of what's available. So that's what the sort of agenda we've had in the testing. And yeah, I think the team are very sort of excited. They're very optimistic about the bike. They know that we've got potential to do really well, so it makes it easier for everybody to get up or work late or, you know, whatever they need to do. So I'd say the team's great. I feel really happy with the team. Even the new staff from Yamaha give me a lot of support. They're very nice people, and yeah, I feel really good and appreciated, which sounds silly to bring it up, but it's one of the nicest things as a rider when you feel like your team appreciate you and believe in you a lot. It makes you even more hungry to go out there and work together to get the results.